Hi everyone, Amber here. Bible verse of the day is several verses, John 15, 1 through 8. I am the true grapevine, and my Father is the gardener. He cuts off every branch of mine that doesn't produce fruit, and he prunes the branches that do bear fruit so they will produce even more. You have already been pruned and purified by the message I have given you. Remain in me, and I will remain in you. For a branch cannot produce fruit if it is severed from the vine, and you cannot be fruitful unless you remain in me. Yes, I am the vine, you are the branches. Those who remain in me, and I in them, will produce much fruit. For apart from me, you can do nothing. Anyone who does not remain in me is thrown away like a useless branch and withers. Such branches are gathered into a pile to be burned. But if you remain in me and my words remain in you, you may ask for anything you want and it will be granted. When you produce much fruit, you are my true disciples. This brings great glory to my Father. I love how Jesus speaks in parables. And I recently read that he did that as he kind of changed the parables as he was talking to different people. So he must have been speaking to people working in like the grapevine, the grape fields, and he used this parable because he was talking to them. So I just thought it was pretty cool. So remember, a branch cannot produce fruit if it is served or severed from the vine, and you cannot be fruitful unless you remain in me. So I feel like this kind of went along with Melissa's verse and about, knowing people based on what fruit they produce. So I wanted to read this because you're never going to produce fruit if you are severed from the vine. And the vine is Jesus. And that vine is reading the word, practicing the word, praying. You have to be close with Jesus to produce good fruit. And you can't just be a Sunday church goer. You can't just show up at church and then go home and act as if nothing happened. You have to be attached to that vine. And you have to be holding on to his hand. You have to be asking him for help. You have to be praying. You have to be reading his word. You have to be doing good deeds. You have to be helping